G'day everyone and welcome to my channel. I am here today and unintentionally it's actually the beginning of February, which fits in quite well with I'm here to finally do a flip through of my Tome of the Fairies. I'm calling it a tome because she is in fact a tome. She's massive. So without further ado, I suppose I should get into it. Let's look at some basic measurements first. It's like, yeah, huh? Okay, so let's have a look. She is, I need to get a ruler that's in inches because people prefer that. The one I had down was only in centimetres, and I'm knocking stuff, of course I am. That sounds like a good start to my day. It is like 5 in the morning here while I'm filming this, so yeah. She's about 6.5 wide by 9 tall, and her normal spine is 4.5-ish to 5 inches wide. Okay, so let me quickly do like a bit of an overview of what she looks like. So here she is this way. We roll her around. This is the back. I will go into more detail in a second. So this is the side. And we will have a look at her in a moment. And here I am knocking the poor little fairy over already. I tried to have like, a little fairy there just to be, pretty, but I'm knocking her over with this huge thing. Okay, so she is 256 pages, so 512 pages front and back. So, and that's just the pages. There are hundreds of pieces of ephemera and bits in this. So she be huge, huge. Okay, she's not tiny like the fairies. She got all the fairy secrets in it. So the cover, I've sculpted this out of polymer clay, so she's quite light, and I've then inked it and painted it and added embellishments to it. I had an idea what I wanted in my head, so this was what I had to do to create it. The board is made from a vintage fairy book of fairy pictures, so it is all incorporated into it. And then we open the little door, so the little door opens, okay, and we've got a little bit of space there that we could write a little secret, and there's our little sleeping fairy. But the trick is that if we go up here and we go dong, the lights turn on. So there are lights in there, which then leads over to the side of, or the spine, is we've got a little secret window with a little fairy peeping out, hidden by the tassel, but she's there. So that is the front of the book. So I'm just going to turn the lights off for the rest of this. Okay, so we've got flowers. These flowers are all material based, and so are the leaves. They're plastic and stuff, so it won't damage as such over time. And there's little bits of moss and all of that inlaid into it. And the mushrooms are made out of polymer and embedded into the sculpture, so it shouldn't fall off, which is good because she'd be huge. Okay, and then we go over to the side, and we'll see here that we've got the trunk of our tree continuing. So I've got some thrifted lace. I wish I could have gotten more of this because this lace is to die for, but it fits right in with the theme. And in here obviously is our little secret window. As we go around to the back, this is the back. We've got more of that lace showing the imagery there, but this was the poem that was on the back of the book. So this is the back of the fairy book. And it says, so, sleep, sleep, and hope to be where the light and laughter reign endlessly, where colours of spring and sweet-smelling flowers fill all your thoughts till your waking hours. For there, look closely, what do you see? Perhaps a fairy hiding behind a tree. And then if you go like this, and you pull this back, there's a little fairy. And she's sitting on some mushrooms. So that is the back of the book. All right. Now, there is a tassel on here. The tassel is removable, so I'm going to take it off. If I can see what I'm doing. It's hard when I'm on video to kind of see what I am in fact doing. I'm going to just quickly move this up out of the way for a moment while I show you the tassel. So the tassel here Has a little fairy charm on it that you can take off. Okay, so it's just clipped on there, a little fairy charm. And she's filled with lots of bits of, um, scraps of material that's been used in the journal, and lace and all of that kind of stuff. And there's lots of little hidden charms. And if you hear it, she jingles, okay? Because she's a fairy tassel. But there's lots of little charms, and that's going to be, I'm not going to show you all of the charms because you've got to go find them. That's your journey in through the tassel. There's lots of little hidden fairy secrets within. So that is the tassel, and it is removable, so you can just take it off as you want. Oh, I knew I'd forgotten something. I will put little hangy bits on these, so there will be like little beads and charms hanging off this. I had forgotten. Of course I had. There's always something. All right. Okay, now to undo her. She is tied quite securely with this chiffon, layers of chiffon strips, and it's embedded into the book bed, so with eyelets, so you can really go quite tautly with that tie down. And then I'm just going to open her out. Now, I think she just looks impressive like this. But the important thing to note is that, yes, she's quite alligator at the moment with everything added into it, all the ephemera and all of the add-on bits and that kind of stuff. But if you removed it all, she actually closes normally. But I like chunky journals, so it's up to you. And I've also made the signatures. So there's 9 signatures and 4 are removable. So you can add or remove or whatever you want in those 4 signatures to help make it your own. And of course, this is available. If you are interested, just shoot me an email. My email address is always listed in the description below. I haven't listed her on Etsy yet because I prefer not to, because Etsy likes to take a lot. So, but if you want to, if you're interested, just shoot me an email and we can have a chat. Okay, so let's open her up. Inside has been covered and strengthened with some thick material. It is actually the same material as this, but I have dyed it and all of that to kind of make it look magical, and it does shine a little bit. There's a little bit of mica powder all through it, and there are some pockets. So there's some little hidden pockets in there. This is the letter to whoever owns the journal, so it's from me, whoever purchases it, and it's just got a couple of pieces of tags and so forth in there. But it's quite spacious, so you could actually get quite a bit in there as you're preparing your journal. All right, I'm going to get my friend, Mr. Ladybug Vacuum, and I'm just going to put him here just to help wedge up this as I go through. Okay, so we've got, as we go through, there are lots of bits and pieces, so from different scrapbook papers. I've been collecting this. I've had this journal in my head for months, and I've been collecting things as I go along. So it's from everywhere. I can't tell you where the scrapbook papers come from because I can't remember. And the digitals mostly are from Digital Collage Club and Daisy Paper Journals, but there are extras as well. So that's as much as I can tell you. It's a surprise for me as well. And there's so we've got this little one, flip out, nice little hidden spot in here. This is some vintage printer paper stuff that I found at an op shop. It's got already had some little butterflies and all on it, so it's perfect. And there is stamping all the way through this, so there's little fairies and secrets as we go through. I've even, on some of the pages, there's silhouettes of, so this one's got some leaves. We've got a pocket here and journal card and tag. All right, keep going. On to this one as we go through. We've got a tiny little cutout down the bottom of some hearts, and then some paper doily. Even this one here, if you look closely, I have embossed a couple of little butterflies in there and gone over it with some gilding wax just to give it a little bit of something. This thing has taken a long time. I've been working on her for over a month or so, and but she's been in my head for a long time. All of the pages I have, you will notice that there's bits and pieces and things upon it. So it parts are more shimmery than others, but there's something on everything, if that makes sense. Like this one, you can't see it, but it's actually got gold mica on it, and so it shimmers as we go. So we've got a little bit of ledger, and we've got some bits, little paper bag that's filled with some goodies. So ephemera is everywhere through this. Little book page from, I think, I have used, in this book too, I've used lots of different fairy storybooks, all the way from an early 1900s Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales book to modern day Tinkerbell and so forth. So it's the evolution of the fairies through time. Let me go through and continue to do this. Another little tuck spot there. There's some lace alongside. It's all shimmery and shiny. Another little pocket. This is the other end of the paper bag. I haven't taken off the edge, but it's easy to either take it from the top or from the side and make yourself another little tuck spot. Okay, so we continue to go through. A little dragonfly up there. The shine isn't showing, but most of these pages, when you see this kind of stuff, is shiny. It has mica and all through it. So nice little stamp of a ladybug. This is a little flip out multi-envelope journal page, so it will pop out accordion style, and it's filled with lots of little different cards that have been put over tissue paper so you can write on them. So you go through and work on these guys. Nice little big journaling card in there. Lots of images from Cicely May Baker in regards to the flower fairy. So if we pull these out, these have been in for a while, we've got that. So lots of places that we can write. And on the back of these is all hand-dyed paper. I think this one is mulberry or red cabbage, one of the ones. I think this is the mulberry one. All hand-dyed lace papers. Okay, so there we go. So that's that one. And then over on this side, the part of that envelope is just being used as a little tuck. And then we've got a little tuck here. All of these with the leaves and so forth on it are hidden paper clips. So you can remove it, which is going to remove some of the bulk. But I wanted leaves. I wanted it to look like a fairy's journal. And I thought, well, I don't want it, I want the person that gets it and uses it to be able to remove these kind of bits if it's annoying. So you can actually remove these. There's like little hidden secrets within all of these guys as well. This is actually a little hidden tuck spot too. So you can use that, and it's just a matter of sliding it back over. So, and this one here is a little envelope with some little hidden secrets inside. So it's going to go in behind. So just making sure that's on properly, which I think it is. There we go. All right. And then we keep on going through. So we've got, like, again, little hidden secrets all the way through. I wanted little hidden secrets. I've also used some images from M. Tennant, which is the female illustrator of the early Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale books. So we've got lots of different fairy illustrations throughout. The little pocket there opens up. There's Queen of the Fairies. Go over. More little stampings. I'm going to be here for days if I go through every little thing. Okay, these ones here, these are paper bags. with the bottom gusset and makes a little hidden hidey hole. So in here you can hide any of those little fairy secrets that you don't want the rest of the world to know. Got that. Some handmade paper. This I've used, it's some baking paper, and I've used it because it looks like toadstools. So this is mixed throughout, and it makes me feel like, you know, mushrooms and so forth. Oh, a little butterfly cut out of that one. Brown paper, another one of those images. There are also some top-loading paper clips. So this one here is a top-loading paper clip, which has been designed to actually look at from the top. So it's got a little butterfly there. I have, there are some videos of me working on parts of this journal on my channel, including that one. And in it is some letter paper. So fairy themed letter paper in an envelope that you can write to someone or to yourself and put it away. There are some vintage doilies all the way through, and this is where you can see the first of our removable signatures. So they have been done with elastic lace, so stretch lace, and just tied in. So you can slide them out, tie them in, add more, take things out as you want. And there's 4 like this. And we keep going through. So see, I don't want to decorate every page in a journal. I want it to be usable as obviously somewhere to write your thoughts or your stories. This one is the other side of that paper bag. I've left the handles on it. You can chop them off, or you can reuse them or leave them on there. And this was actually a gift to me. That's why it says thank you. And in under here, if you look closely, it actually has my name, but I stamped over it. And then more little goodies in there. And we keep going. Another little tuck spot. Stamp. Another one of those paper clips. Oh, got some things in amongst that. There we go. Another pocket filled with some journaling cards and tags. And we're going to keep on popping on through. Here's another little side tuck. Another pocket. Another little pocket. This is from a book about herbs and plants, which I think fits nicely with a vintage book that fits nicely with the theme of the fairies and the forest. Little tuck spot, another paper bag. Keep going through. This one I also did on video, but they are paint swatch pockets that have been stamped. So you can see there's a lot of pages in this. This is part of the antique fairy tale book. So it will have Anderson's fairy tales there. As we go through. Other side of that paper bag, again, you can remove bits as you want to be able to fill it. This little belly band, little pocket on this side. This is another little belly band that I made using lemonade chips that I picked up, and it's got some stars embossed onto it. Second star to the right. Until morning. Another little paper clip, another little envelope filled with some secrets. Put to the side. Here, these are frames, and I've made it so that you can take the picture in and out, and you can journal on the back and then put the picture back in. Keep going, another pocket. I'm going to miss things as I flip through this myself, simply because there's a lot. Okay, there are 2 of these loaded tags and they're clipped on with fairy pegs. And when you open it up, these have been filled with small pieces of ephemera for you to decorate the journal as you wish. There's little dragonflies and labels and fairies and lots of little goodies in there so that they can be added to the journal or wherever else you wish to add them. Put that back up. Alright. Keep going over, another little belly band, pocket, lots of little stamps hidden here and there and everywhere. More handmade paper. Some of the edges have been done with a border punch just to give a little bit of, you know, that whimsical feeling. Another one of these paper bags, you open it up and there's a little hidden pocket in there. And then if you open it up all the way, you can slide things in underneath and it's even more secret. Pocket on this side. Another one of those doilies. Little letter. Another one of those top paper clips. Oh, words are hard. Nice little hidden ladybug there. There are little ladybugs throughout too because I like ladybugs. If you've been around for a while, you know that. Ladybugs are my thing. My little icon is a ladybug. That I drew, by the way. Then we got this. And it keeps going. And on we go. Little tuck spot pocket in here. So it's all about discovery, this journal, and finding the fairy secrets. So we've got pockets there, a paper clip, hidden paper clip there, more little tuck spots there, another pocket, a bit of fabric that's hiding my fairy. So, more as we go through. There are these kinds of, what's that? So this is a loaded journal card. So I did this as one of the Roxy weekly challenges. It's got some handmade paper on the back. Keep going. Another one of those loaded tags. Into the forest. Another one of those lemonade chip barley bands. And I kept the name of this bag because I loved it. It says Wild Bean. It fits right in. Some more of that embossing that's kind of hidden throughout. Keep on going. This has been made out of actual paint chips, and these are all labelled after roses. So it seemed we only had the rose fairy as part of this. There we go. Another little fabric flip. And also within this are two of these folders. When you undo this, you've got some little pieces of ephemera hidden there. And then you unravel it. And then it will open up. There's more. There's a little pocket there. And then this will flip up. There's a little one there. This one will flip up. There's more hidden in there and in there as well. And there's two of these in the journal. Where the other one is, you might need to find it. And you just wrap it back around and tie it back up. And in she goes. Safely in her pocket. Okay. Continuing to work along. Here's a nice big hidden deep pocket. People wouldn't see that that's actually a pocket, but there is a pocket there. Keep working our way through. More of those little hidden embossed. Another little paper clip. Remember, there's 512 pages here, so it's going to take a bit of time. Not as long as I thought it was going to. This one here is a vintage napkin, and I thought I didn't cut it up and stuff because you'd be able to cut it up yourself and make your own pockets or do with it as you wish. But I wanted to include it so that you've got opportunity and things to make the journal yours. All right, keep going through. Another one of those little frames you can take out, write on it, put it back in. Another top loading paper clip. These are like hand-dyed papers, and it's all full of mica, and the shine that is on this is so much more intense than what comes across on camera. They need to make cameras that pick up shiny. A little bit shiny. Okay, another little pocket. Okay. And through. Tinkerbell, of course, and a ladybug. Little tuck. Fairyland. There, Garden of Paradise. Little belly band, pockets. Another one of those little hidden secret places. This one here is again a loaded kind of piece of ephemera. So we open it out. There's pockets throughout this on the back. Lots of places to add things. There's two of these in here as well. Little pocket, tuck. There's the other side of that paper bag. Alright, I'm going to bring over my friend Mr. Ladybug again and put him on this side, just so it's easier to show you on camera. And then we go, keep going. Nice little lace side tuck with another one of those journal cards that are loaded. Loaded journal card, just sounds so kind of like Aussie. Loaded. Another one of those paint chip pockets. Top loading, side loading. Look at that. Didn't even do it intentionally because I was just putting it in. That actually looks pretty cool. And the fact that these even match. See, unintentional. And I still do it. Alright. Some more of that embossing. Got little, these are all little tucks, so places to journal here and then hide a little secret in underneath. These are hand crocheted flowers that I picked up at a thrift store. Awesome, I love them. They fit perfectly in this journal. More pockets, one of those things. I didn't tell you, you're supposed to find it on your own journey. Okay. As always, away bits of glue. I'm going to leave it like that. Alright, then we've got that there, all the hidden ones. And she just keeps going. These are eco-dyed, some of these are eco-dyed papers that I've made, so you can actually see the leaf print and all within it. There is one in here that actually I think looks like a fairy, so I'll have to find that and see if you see that as well. More pockets. This is a double pocket, this one. 1, 2. Keep going through, more hidden spaces. So I wanted it to be whimsical and full of, you know, secrets, and places to hide secrets that the human world can't know. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're getting there towards the end. Another one of those little frames that will slide in and out. Another paint chip pocket. This time with ladybugs. Speaking of ladybugs, there's some more ladybugs. Another hidden clip. And this has got another little hidden envelope full of goodies. Another one of those accordion flip-out style pockets, all filled with different tags and ephemera. And look at that. Whoa! Last page. A little pocket. This is another one of those double pockets. So you can also sneaky hide something in this one here, as so. And then the back with my little handmade die. So this is the Tome of the Fairies. To do a backup, like I said, this is really sturdy, so you can yank on her. Sounds so, you know, not delicate when we're talking about fairies. Let's just yank on her and pull her tight. And close her up. And there she goes. There's her little tassel that can get back on it. And that's my flip through of my Tome of the Fairies. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you've made it to the end, let me know. I do appreciate that if someone sticks it out for, you know, half an hour of me flipping 500 pages. This has been, like I said, this has been something I've just wanted to do for months and months, and finally getting it done, and it's out of my head. I'm on to the next one. What can I do next? What other challenges can I do? So that is, if you've got any ideas, yeah, write that down below. Give me some ideas. There's some, you know, journals or albums or something that you think might be a little bit outside the box. And yeah, I'm going to, well, look, the fairies are coming. Can you hear them? Okay, sorry, I'm being silly. It is early in the morning. I'm going to leave there. If you are interested in purchasing this, please shoot me an email. If at some point, you know, no one's contacted me via this, I will put it on Etsy. And if I do that, I will have the Etsy link down below. But it's just, you know, effort. Putting it on Etsy and taking all the photos and the fees, and, you know, I'm whinging, I'm complaining, you know, we're allowed to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go. I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the top, actually. So this is it from the top. So you can see, before we go, see all the little hidden things and our little fairies, and we've got our little butterflies, and so it's interesting from, you know, all angles. And I have forgotten, but I will add little crystals and charms to these down below. And then if you want them there, you can keep them there. If not, you just snip them off, because they're just from the signatures. But I will add a few of them before I obviously send it off. But yes, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. It helps my channel so much. Share it. If you think this is worthy of sharing, please share it. Again, it helps my channel, and it helps the analytics, and, you know, people find me, which I would appreciate. All right, enjoy February, and I'm going to go. So as always, remember, be kind, be strong, be aware, and I'll see you later. Bye.